Hey, runners. Welcome to day 5 of Let's Write a Song. And gotta be honest, I'm a little farther along on this sort of thing than I normally am at this point. Where today's day 5, and I think we've got like at least 3/4 of a work song together already, which is pretty tremendous project progress. Normally on songs like this will take well, let's just say twice as long to get to this point. So maybe it's you. In any event, here's where we're at. As we talked about yesterday, so far our song is shaping into the idea of being in a relationship with some kind of narcissist and realizing that they're manipulative. Duh. And we also have a little bit of a riff in the verse talking about the media, such as it is. If you have trouble with yesterday's live stream, sorry about that. It's showing that it is going to be processing soon as the stats have reached out to YouTube. Maybe they'll fix it. In any event, there was a whole bit in there where I talked a little bit about the news and the idea that media is mostly bought and paid for by in public or private interests, but usually it flows with money. So you get a bunch of echo chamber, you get a bunch of confirmation bias, and if you think that what your confirmation bias, you think that you have a certain belief and then you hear it reinforced by something else and you go, yep, see, I was right. And this is the sort of thing that happens all the time in the media. um, so regardless of what end of the political spectrum you may follow, chances are your media of choice is reinforcing a lot of what you already think and amplifying things that are the bought and paid for messages that people want you to hear. So you got to have some critical thinking, really. Break out of it's only everything they say is true and everything they say has to be absolutely right because we pull ourselves apart a little bit. I don't care what you believe politically, but the media is a bunch of shit mostly. In any event, here we have our narcissist. We're having trouble with that relationship. Maybe we're breaking up with them. Uh, we find that they are following some perhaps doom scrolling a little bit and reinforcing things they want while they unwind in a chair, relaxing, drinking their wine. And we hope that maybe one day they'll come to some kind of a breakthrough and realize that they should be different. So generally, narcissists won't, but we can still hope, can't we? So, as far as lines go in the song, the last line of the chorus really stuck on. And the first two lines of the second verse really stuck on. But I have a working verse, I have a working bridge, and I have the majority of the chorus all fleshed out. So let's give it a run through, and maybe we'll change a couple things along the way. But in any event, here we go. Think about yourself, nobody else. How can you think about me? Oh, if you can use me, abuse and confuse me. Blood, blood, blah, 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 blah. Why you cry? Watching me suffer. You get I'm not alone. And it was in my mind. I'll stop. Since I'm wrong. Well, you think so. Nobody else. So how can you think about me? Only do if you can use me. You don't use me. But now I'm breaking free. Ah. Tell me you're settling and maybe don't your mirror will shine with the good patting on the back to step. Nobody else how can care about me. Only you've been abused and confused and now I'm ready. Hate that. No, I don't have a line. I do yeah, you keep telling me I'm the problem, but you're the problem. I'm what do you think about yourself? So how can you get on the boy? Good if you can even abuse the face. Now all right, so we have that line. So how can you care about me? I accidentally changed it. So how can you think about me at one point here? So let's see how that worked out. While you think about yourself and nobody else. So how can you think about me? I feel like that's a lot we're thinking. Care might be better. Let's stick with care. Uh, the whole "but now I'm free" thing. I still hate that. So I got to come up with another line for the end of that chorus. And as far as that second verse goes, well, the second half of it, I think, is a working bit. We got, and you can keep telling me I'm the problem, but you're the only problem here I see. But you're the only one. How about problem sounds maybe beats, maybe but you're the only one here I see. You're the only one. But we're both there. So that won't work. You're the only problem here that I see. You're the only problem I see. Let's just try it out. You're the only problem I see. Hmm. You can keep telling me I'm the problem, but you're the only problem here I see. Let's just try that. Okay. So leading up to that, we have to have two lines and have something about I could never believe to be true. That doesn't work at all. And I don't know what that other line should be. So this is the point where we go back to the scratch lyrics that we had. And we see if we have anything usable. So let's see, we've got yourself. Oh, geez, my handwriting is shit. Uh, all your self importance. Hmm. And I don't know what that says. Enticing to yours if you want it. I don't know. Showing up just to flaunt it. Hmm. I like showing up just to flaunt it. That's nice. Staring down barrels and not blinking. That's kind of fun. I know what you might be thinking. Staring down barrels and not blinking. I know what you should be thinking. I don't like that. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I guess, but staring down a barrel, I think they're thinking about shooting you. All right. All your self importance. I don't know what the hell that says. Enticing, enticed, empathized. I don't know. To yours if you want. I don't know. Okay. If they think for I don't know about nobody. Oh wait, that's just the chorus again. Okay, now if okay, here we got one. Now if no one's saying summer, oh, if no one's saying summer, can't be right. Um, but if the ends never meet, we'll be farther than ever. Well, that's the right sounding, but I'm not writing that song. And a little company. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna work on it. That's enough for today. Lots of progress, and hopefully I'll have an update for you tomorrow. Thanks again. If you have any ideas or want to drop a comment, please do. Thank you.